Hello there, my name is Steve Barney. I am the DHOD for English and Maths in Salisbury, and I'm going to talk you through the English and Maths provision at Wiltshire College. English and Maths delivery is basically we do GCSE English language and we do GCSE Maths. We also do functional skills, English and Maths, with a range from entry level to level 2. We have ESOL classes, which is speakers of other languages, where we cover English reading, writing and speaking and listening skills. And recently we've also started doing AS Maths for engineering and motorsport. Okay, the English and Maths department is split up over the 4 campuses. We have 4 main campuses in Chippenham, Lackham, Salisbury and Trowbridge. I am personally based at Salisbury and I'm deputy head here. And across the 4 sites, we actually have about 40 plus English and Maths lecturers, so we have quite a big provision. And we also have a literacy and numeracy mentor on each campus. And what these people do, they can actually help individuals on request in and out of class, depending on their needs. We work very closely with the learning support department. What we tend to happen is if a student requires additional support, they will come into the lessons with us as well. We also work very closely with all the vocational stroke curriculums, talking to them all the time about their needs and requirements for English and Maths. Our main students are 16 to 19-year-olds who are enrolled at the start here on the vocational subjects, which can be anything: brick, hairdressing, arts, public services, sport, doesn't matter. But if they need to have their English and Maths, they will continue to do it and they will automatically be enrolled if required. We also do provision for adults, for 19 plus students. They can study with us part-time towards their qualification, and there's many reasons why they do this. It could be to do with career progression and employment. Some students come there because they want to be able to help their children with their studies, or some just have a personal interest and want to sort of improve their English and Maths. And again, we have ESOL as well, which is for people with English as a second language, and these are for students who want to improve their English skills. These are covered for both adults and 16 to 19-year-olds. So the main study programs, what happens here is it's a government requirement that any student who does not have a grade 4 in GCSE Maths or English, or the old grade C, B or A, they must continue English and Maths. So if they haven't got a grade 4 or a grade C, they have to continue English and Maths, and this should be explained on their enrolment. When students come in with a grade 3, so if they come into enrolment and they have a grade 3, they just missed out, then they will have to carry on and they will automatically be enrolled to GCSE with us to hopefully get them to a grade 4. With Maths, we basically do the foundation tier for most students, and if you do the foundations tier, the highest grade you can actually get is a 5. The higher tier is available, but it's very few students tend to take up this option. With English, though, it's a bit different. English, there's only 1 exam, so all students enrolled to GCSE English have the opportunity of going up to a grade 9. So there's no different tiers on English. Any student who comes into the college, though, with below a grade 3, with a grade 2 or below, they will be entered onto functional skills, hoping they'll work up to level 2. This then gives them the opportunity to move on to GCSE the following year if they wish to. What we also do, though, is with students who come in with a grade 2, we give everybody an initial assessment. If a student proves to us that actually they're a lot better than the grade 2, we can sometimes move them straight to GCSE, although this would depend on the individual. So the main study program students, our approach is that a lot of students didn't really like Maths and English at school, the ones that come to college, and some of them have very little confidence with English and Maths. A lot of them have many barriers because they've been studying English and Maths so long and they find it hard. We are aware of this when they come into college, and we're experienced in providing students with all the support and encouragement they need. And this gives the student an opportunity of a new start for their English and Maths journey. So the main study program, this is the 16 to 19s who come in on a vocational, is every week they would have 3 hours for English and 3 hours for Maths, depending on their needs. Due to, obviously, because of the COVID at the moment, we are currently delivering 90 minutes online teaching sessions with small groups. So what would happen is there would be timetabled for a seminar session where one of our tutors would be online, and like I'm talking now, we would deliver our session online. Then also get set up with a thing called independent study. This would be later on in the week, and this is where they do work in their own time. What we have created is a whole sort of course on our online platform, which is called eStudy. And what we do is we set our students work in their own time to complete for the next session. So overall, they would have 3 hours a week. So obviously, if they're doing both maths and English, this is 6 hours per week for both. Depending on how things change, we will be reviewing our delivery model. We would prefer to get back to doing face-to-face delivery instead of online. But when it does come back, the online would still exist, because 90 minutes would be face-to-face, and then the additional 90 would then be the online on eStudy. So the other students, the way we deliver, adult students. Now, adult students is a part-time course. They run in the daytime and they run in evenings on set days. And we do these for GCSE and functional skills for English and maths. At the moment, like for example in Salisbury, like maths runs on a Thursday evening and also on a Tuesday daytime. So that there is a bit of flexibility there. Again, the lessons are 3 hours long, and we are currently doing face-to-face, although online provision is available if required. That's called distance learning. We want to do face-to-face. Obviously, it's better for adults, and at the moment we are doing it with the social distancing within the class, but some students prefer not to do that, so there is the online provision, like I said. ESOL also runs ad classes, obviously. They do daytime and evening for ESOL, and they support an awful wide range of students, which can be below entry level up to level 2. The way the levels work is the lowest level is like pre-entry, then you would have entry level 1, entry level 2, entry level 3, level 1, and then up to level 2. The 16 to 19-year-olds can attend daytime classes instead of school, and there they would study English, maths and IT, and they do extracurricular activities to prepare them for the progression to a college vocational program, as per the study program. So English and maths, these are important skills. Every time you go for a job, they'll always ask for your English and maths, and the qualifications are very important, and they will help you progress either to a vocational course, to future employment, to apprenticeships, to higher education, or as with our adults, some of them just near it as a career progression to be able to move on to the next phase of their career. The English courses are designed to develop the core skills and knowledge in reading, writing, and speaking and listening communication. The maths courses develop the ability to perform numeric calculations, data handling, measurements, money management, and awareness of shapes and space, and lots of other topics. Depending on what you're doing, especially with the maths, if you're doing functional skills, the curriculum is a lot smaller in GCSE, and as with the title, functional means it's more about everyday use maths. So that is how we deliver English and maths at the college. My name's Steve. I'm actually based in Salisbury. I'm the deputy head here. So if you do have any questions, all the email addresses for all the sites are available in this presentation. If it's Chippenham you're interested in, Sarah Good is the deputy head there, and you can contact her there. In Lackham, it's Dave Lewis. Salisbury, myself, and in Trowbridge, Kay Davis. Any questions or any queries, please feel free to either chat with me now or contact me via email, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you for listening, and I will stay around in case anyone's got any questions.